Here are my top picks for a Reform shadow cabinet and future government. So I would start with Richard Tice as Chancellor. Richard Tice is Deputy Leader of Reform. He's a really successful property entrepreneur by background, has a great understanding of economics. I think he'd be a really good choice. Zia Youssef could do that role, but I actually think our head of Doge would be really well placed in the cabinet office structure at the heart of the machine, trying to reform Whitehall as, perhaps Chancellor of the Duchy of Lancaster, in a key kind of cross-government policy coordinating role, particularly around structural reform. For Home Secretary, I would say Sarah Pochen MP would be a really good shout. She's a former magistrate, recently won a by-election, very effective communicator. Another option there could be Layla Cunningham, who's a former Crown prosecutor and Westminster City Councillor, been doing great work through the Britain is Lawless campaign for reform. And then for Foreign Secretary, so I would love to see us attract in a guy called Lord David Frost, who was Boris Johnson's right-hand man on Brexit, on the negotiations with the EU, both for the withdrawal agreement and for the future relationship agreement. And he was a really sound guy. I think he'd be fantastic in reform. He's a natural political fit, very much a Thatcherite. He would be an excellent ambassador for reform on the global stage. So let's hope we can bring him in. And then the other key role for me at this point would be Shadow Education Secretary. And there I would love to see Matt Goodwin, who is a really well-known political broadcaster and a former academic, who recently left the university world after 20 odd years there. Very, very successful guy and the author of a book called Bad Education, well worth checking out. Thank you very much.